Here's something most professionals don't realize. The biggest AI skill right now isn't prompting, it's designing. Not graphic design, not coding. I'm talking about designing repeatable work systems. Systems that already know your context, your standards, your formatting rules, and what good looks like before you even sit down. Let me make this real. Think about your weekly status update. Every Friday, you open a chat window, paste the same notes from 3 different places, write a prompt from scratch, review the output, fix the tone, reformat it, and send it off. 20 minutes every single week. 52 weeks a year. That's not AI leverage, that's AI repetition. And that pattern shows up everywhere. Meeting prep, client follow-ups, monthly reports. Prompting was the right starting point, but if you stop there, you keep doing the same work again and again. There's a better way.
Here's why this matters more than most people think. Across McKinsey's 2025 AI research, the pattern is striking. In their State of AI survey, 88% of organizations reported regular AI use in at least one business function. 88%. But in McKinsey's workplace research, only 1% of business leaders said their companies had reached AI maturity, meaning AI is actually embedded into workflows across the enterprise. BCG found a similar pattern. AI is now woven into daily work, with 72% of respondents using it regularly. But BCG's conclusion was clear. The real value comes when companies go beyond tool deployment and redesign workflows end to end. So most professionals have access to AI. Most are using it, but almost no one has built systems around it. The tool is there, the system is not.
Economist Eric Brynjolfsson put it well when he described the current landscape. He noted that most businesses still use AI for narrow, repetitive tasks, while a small group of power users are compressing weeks of work into hours by building end-to-end workflows. That's the gap. Prompting is talking to AI. Workflow design is building with AI. One requires your presence every time. The other captures your thinking and runs on your standards, so the first draft is ready before you sit down to review it. The professionals pulling ahead right now aren't prompting better, they're designing smarter.
So how do you actually make this shift? I use what I call the workflow design stack. It has 4 layers, and each one builds on the last. Layer 1 is context. This is everything AI needs to know before it starts working. Your role, your audience, your standards, your preferences. Most people skip this and then wonder why AI output feels generic. Layer 2 is instructions. Not a single prompt, a structured set of directions, like an SOP for your AI assistant. Step 1, pull completed tasks from the tracker. Step 2, summarize the top 3 wins. Step 3, list active blockers with owners. You get the idea. Layer 3 is quality gates. These are checkpoints that define what good looks like. Must include blockers, must be under 300 words, must lead with the biggest win. No jargon the reader won't know. You build these in once so you're not manually checking the same things every time. And layer 4 is automation. This is where the workflow runs on a schedule or a trigger instead of waiting for you to type something. Friday at 4 p.m., a draft lands in your inbox. 3 minutes to review instead of 20 to rebuild.
Let me walk through what this actually looks like with that Friday status update. Old way. Open chat, paste notes, write a prompt from scratch, review output, fix it, reformat, send. 20 minutes every week. Over a year, that's more than 17 hours on a single recurring task. New way. You build the context document once. Your role, your manager's preferences, the format they expect. You write the instruction set once. You set your quality gates once. You schedule it. Done. Now every Friday, a draft shows up. You spend 3 minutes reviewing it, not 20 minutes building it. Build once, review many. That's the shift. Quick note, when you're designing workflows that pull in work content, make sure you understand your organization's data policies. know what's approved for AI and what isn't. Automation doesn't remove that responsibility.
Here's the part that changes your career trajectory. The real value of workflow design isn't saving time on one task. It's compounding. Because once you've built one workflow, you start seeing every repeating task differently. That monthly report, those meeting prep notes, the client follow-up emails, the competitor research, each one becomes a candidate for the same four-layer approach. BCG's 2026 research found that organizations redesigning workflows, not just deploying tools, create measurably more value and a better employee experience than those focused on tool adoption alone. The number of companies doing this nearly doubled in just 1 year. When you move from prompting to designing, you move from being an AI user to being an AI architect. That's the career shift that matters.
If you want a practical place to start, I put together a free guide, 10 AI prompts professionals actually use at work. But here's the important part. Don't treat them as prompts to copy and paste. Treat them as building blocks. Pick one task you repeat every week, add your context, add your quality gates, and turn it into your first workflow. The link is in the description. It's free. Start with one workflow this week. So let's bring it together. 88% of companies use AI. Only 1% report AI maturity. The gap isn't access, it's design. Use the workflow design stack. Context, instructions, quality gates, automation. Build once, review many. The professionals pulling ahead aren't the ones with the best prompts. They're the ones who stopped prompting and started designing. You can start today. Stay sharp, stay ahead. See you soon.